Welcome to Kevin's English Room Podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
So, last one. Okay. So this is Bibi さん。
Okay.
タイトル、ケビンに激似の声の謎。
Okay.
ケビンさん、山ちゃん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
いつも YouTube やポッドキャストを楽しく拝見しています。
Thank you.
最近過去に聞いたケビンズ・イングリッシュルームポッドキャストをもう一度聞きたくなり、遡って聞いてみました。ケビン史上最多の誤字脱字を山ちゃんに送信した話とか面白かったです。配信日を見てみると2021年12月5日とあり、大学に行く満員電車でこのエピソードを聞いたのはもう3年も前なんだと時の経つ速さにびっくりしました。
Okay.
私もいつかお便りを送りたいと思い続けて3年も経っていましたが、今回ついにどうしてもはっきりさせたい個人的謎を見つけたのでメッセージを送らせていただきました。
Okay.
それは、ケビンもしかして謎のインスタ広告に声だけ出演している問題です。
Okay.
おすすめに流れてきた海外の短いアニメーション動画なのですが、ケビンさんの声にしか聞こえません。まさかそんなはずないと思う一方、伊達に長年ポッドキャストを聞いているわけじゃないし、聞き間違えるわけがないとも思います。その真偽を今日ここで白黒はっきりつけてもらいたいです。
Okay.
前置きが長くなりすみません。ぜひ取り上げていただけると嬉しいです。全然似てなかったらごめんなさい。これからも KR の活躍を応援しています。お体気をつけて頑張ってください。
Okay. Wait, so do we get to hear it? Did she send a link for the video?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay. But I've never been on an Instagram ad, so.
インスタ広告に声だけ出演してる？
I've never done that
You
before.
never done that before? So, the answer is no.
The answer is no. The answer is no. I mean, there are times, when voices are similar. So,
Yeah.
I guess it was one of those.
Right.
Yeah.
So the answer is no.
Yep, the answer is no.
End of the episode.
The end of the episode. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me then read the new message then.
Okay. All right.
So the message just below. ピンクの羊さくらさん。
Okay.
こんにちは。お二人の雑談をいつも楽しく聞かせていただいております。あ
Thank you.
りがとうございます。実は英語と日本語のバイリンガルの話し方で以前から気になっていることがあります。
Okay.
それは日本語だとおとなしく丁寧でソフトな雰囲気なのに、英語だと積極的で強気でワイルドな雰囲気に変わる人が多いような気がするのです。
Yeah.
これってあるあるなんでしょうか？ケビンと山ちゃんも日本語を喋っている時と英語を喋っている時では雰囲気だけでなく立ち姿やジェスチャーまで変わるような気がするのは気のせいでしょうか？言語って面白いなと思いました。体調を崩さないようにくれぐれもお体ご自愛ください。
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that happens. One new thing that I realized was that, especially 初対面 and you realize that you both speak English and then you start speaking English.
Okay.
It really does, I think it makes it easier for each other because it sort of takes away that special 気を使う感じ when you're first speaking in Japanese. Like you have that cultural norm of like that 初対面の感じ to like when you both start speaking in English, especially in Japan, you both share that rare factor of being able to speak English. And now you're communicating in this special style that no one else understands, right? And it really does take away the barrier of that distance between the two. And I think because of it, it seems like the characteristics are changing in those people.
I see.
Yeah.
So when you both speaking in English, it feels like you're skipping some steps.
That's right.
Already.
You're communicating in this special language that you both only understand, right?
Yeah.
So it's not because it's English. It's because it's another language.
I see.
It feels more personal and feels more closer.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the reasons I thought people think
True.
that the characteristics change,
Yeah.
the personalities change when you speak in a different language.
If I look that from the outside, then I would definitely think that they kind of more like uplifting and more having like a enjoyment than they speaking in Japanese.
Yeah.
So
Right.
right.
That's one of the things that I thought.
True.
Yeah.
I saw you sometimes, for example, like we both meet new people, and then like especially like the company guys and company people, and then first we obviously speak in Japanese, but at one moment, we know that some of them speaks English very well, and then you both start speaking English, and then I felt that you like a more free, I would say, to more like easy to like having conversation kind of.
Yeah.
Is
We're
what I
more
felt.
open to things.
Yeah. Because it gives you more freedom to kind of That's what I saw and that's what I felt. So
right. I think that's absolutely there. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And about like that 立ち姿とかジェスチャーまで違うように感じる. I think that's kind of true because, well, maybe not to you, maybe. But obviously when I speak in Japanese, I don't do anything, like almost anything. I just speak like this.
Yeah.
But when I speak in English or French, sometimes I do the little...
The hand gestures.
Like this or that, or,
Right.
So that could, change
Makes it look like you're changing
maybe
action.
立ち姿 could be.
Yeah.
So understandable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Do you feel so? Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess so. Especially like facial expressions, that changes a lot, right?
True.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of when you're trying to express something in English, that comes along with the gestures as well.
Yeah.
Like, you have to do it with the gestures in order to sort of properly express it or portray it. So, ultimately, you would have more action, and ultimately, that makes it look like your 立ち姿が変わる.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I agree with that. But
Right.
at the same time, I feel like the more you become better at that language, I mean, in 2 languages or 3 languages, more you become like same.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like me, fluent Japanese, I believe. And then...
Oh, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then...
Don't worry about it.
Like, for example, like poor English, that made me like changes a lot more than better English, better Japanese. That's what I feel.
Because you're limited in the language that you know. You have to be more direct.
Yeah.
Right?
So I have to be, like my choice would be very less than Japanese.
Yes.
So I forced to be kind of different.
More direct, right?
Direct, more like this or that kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but in Japanese I can do this.
Yeah, you can go in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it does make sense.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.